Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm excited to be part of a hop that's called the Same Set Syndrome. This is a once a month hop for 6 months that will feature a different small craft company. This month is Joy Clair Designs, and the stamp set that I'm featuring is called Ooh La La. It features a really cute critter with some makeup and some really cute settings. Before I started my video, I found some pattern paper from my stash that came out of a 12 by 12 paper pad that I got at Michael's that has like makeup and sunglasses and high heels. So that's going to be my background paper. I'm using Ohuhu alcohol markers to color my project. And for the lipstick tube, the colors that I use are CG3, CG2, BG5. For the actual color of the lipstick itself, I use 85 and then 5. So as I'm going through and we're doing some coloring together, I wanted to tell you that when I saw this set and the makeup, it reminded me of my days as a cosmetics representative for a pyramid company. So I won't name any names, but you're going to guess which one it is once I start telling you the story. Before I start the story, I will tell you that I'm going to color the little eyeshadow palette next. And the colors that I'm using are WG8, CG2, BG7, WG4. And the wells that hold the eye color are 83, 65, 50, and 17. And I finished it off with CG3 and some white Jelly Roll pen. So yeah, I started being a cosmetic rep part-time when a friend of mine became one. And it was a lot of fun in the beginning. Just getting people together and having fun learning how to apply makeup. Taking care of your skin is very important and it still is important to me to this day, even though I don't use that line of products because I just started having other priorities, including crafting. And when you are a crafter, pretty much all your spare money goes to buying fun things to play with. Can you relate to that? But when I was this company selling cosmetics, um, I did go to people's homes and do classes, and a few people came to my house, not quite as many because I live way out in the boondocks, so I never expected people to come to me. But there was one month when I had such great sales that I qualified for a pink Cadillac. Well, let me tell you what that means is you only have one month that you qualify. That doesn't mean that you're getting one. You have to maintain that for several months, and I didn't. I think the hardest part was trying to recruit people to be on my team. I liked having a team and I liked, the interaction and the training and the learning together. I just didn't like the feeling of trying to convince somebody to like spend money to join my team. That was the uncomfortable part. So yeah, this set reminds me of the days whenever I was doing that for part-time work. I didn't really earn any money doing it. Like I did get a couple commission checks here and there, but it all went back to buying more makeup, supporting my team, purchasing training materials. Um, I did use it as a tax, deduction because I didn't make enough money to really just that one time, like I said, when I qualified for that one quarter for a pink Cadillac. Boy, was that exciting. I had dreams of driving a pink Cadillac. That would have been awesome. I'm not going to kid you, but I just couldn't keep up. I would have had to spend a lot of my own money, and really, that's not what it's about. If you're in there spending your own money, it'll catch up to you. Um, you end up having a lot of product that's no longer being sold through the company because they're always changing their product. And then you're like, okay, what am I going to do with all this old stuff that nobody wants? Everybody wants the new stuff. So that's one of the drawbacks. I still have inventory from then. If you needed a certain color of eyeshadow, I probably have it from way back. But they change like the size of their compacts. They change things as time goes on. So even the old ones aren't going to be useful for your customers. Okay, so this is the dog. And I have to admit, when I first started coloring it, I thought it was a wolf or maybe a fox, but it's not. It's a dog, and it reminds me of sort of like a German Shepherd or something. So the colors that I use are 22, 21, and 25. For the lips, I chose number 5 because I wanted to make sure those big, beautiful lips on that dog are nice and bright pink. For the purse, I used 17, 8, and 85. And the dog has a purse on one arm and like a doggy bag on the other. It's so adorable. The doggy bag has a bone on it, so I used number 25 to color the bone. And then it gets even cuter. The dog is carrying a big margarita. And this reminds me of the margaritas you can get that are like fishbowl size, because if you look at the glass, it's as big as the dog's head. I don't know about you, but if I drank a margarita that big, first of all, I would be totally tipsy, and then I would probably fall asleep. But I do like margaritas. I don't drink that often, but I would have to say if somebody said to me, your choice, and like I was at a bar or at a restaurant or whatever you want to have to drink, what would you like? I would either pick red wine. I like, let me think here, what's it called? I can't remember. It's not the dry kind, it's the sweeter kind. Oh, that's terrible. I can't remember. Or white wine, or I would pick a margarita on the rocks with salt on the rim. That's what I would pick. And when you go to a Mexican restaurant, there's nothing better than having a margarita with your meal. At least I think so. But you have to be able to be a person that likes tequila. If you don't like the taste of tequila, you're not going to like margaritas. Anyways, I bet you didn't think this tutorial was going to be so much about makeup and alcohol. But no, seriously, getting back to the project, the drink, I used number 48, 49, which is like a yellow and a green to represent a like lime citrus margarita. And then I used Cool Gray 6 to color in the glass. And then I think I used a colorless blender at the end there to just go into that glass and make it look like, a glass. I don't know how else to explain it, you guys. I'm not very technical when it comes to coloring. These Ohuhu markers are really nice, though. I would highly recommend them. I do have some regular Copic sketch markers, and they have the brush tip, whereas the Ohuhu has a bullet tip, but I'm getting used to that, so I don't have any complaints about it whatsoever. I'm going to trim this down, but I want to tell you that my camera shut off, so I had to restart it. So that's why there's a little jump there. Sorry about that. What I did was I took the images that I colored and I ran them through my scan and cut. And then I did an outline on my scan and cut. And that's what I have on that pink paper. But first, let's talk about this pattern paper. I'm gluing it down with Beacon 3-in-1 adhesive. It's a clear adhesive, and it is wonderful because it does not make your paper warp or crinkle. Sometimes when you use a wet adhesive on a lighter cardstock, which this isn't, this is, a heavier cardstock because it's from a scrapbook 12 by 12 pad. But sometimes when you use a liquid adhesive, just sometimes it'll warp your paper is what I'm trying to say. But with Beacon 3-in-1, that doesn't happen. So anyways, what I was saying was the Brother Scan and Cut did a fine job of cutting out these awesome images. And then I did a shadow behind that, which is easy to do. You just cut your images on your Scan and Cut and then leave it take your images off the sticky mat, but don't clear your settings. And then take and put a piece of paper. You can do black for a background. You could do white. I just decided to do pink because this was just matching the pattern paper that I chose. And you just stretch out. What you do is you take and you put the paper back on your mat, and then you just stretch out the size of the outline. So originally my outline was like one tick of the Brother Scan and Cut, but then when I went in with the pink, I did two more ticks. So it created a nice outline. So there you go. It's just like having a shadow die. It's fantastic. You can do it with sentiments too if you have a sentiment that you're, die cutting. So there we have our three little images from the stamp set. And this is a brand new stamp set, so it's really exciting to be part of a brand new launch. Here I'm putting foam dots on the back of my sentiment. I'm actually going to put foam dots on the back of everything. I'm going to speed this part up because it's pretty boring. Okay, I forgot to mention when I started the video, there is a $25 gift certificate from Joy Clair that's up for grabs as part of this hop. And so what you need to do is make sure you check out all the people that are on the hop. Make sure you comment on all their videos. Please subscribe to everybody on the hop. We work really hard to produce these videos, and being part of a hop takes work. And it's very encouraging to get new subscribers when you're part of a hop. So all I can say is please subscribe. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. I do several videos a week. I also do live video on YouTube. I guess it's not a video, it's a live stream. And that gives me a chance to interact with you and learn about you, and also talk about different techniques. And I really enjoy doing those. I worked really hard to get to 1,000 subscribers recently, which allowed me then to have the ability to do YouTube lives. A lot of people don't like doing them, but I really enjoy them because I'll be making a card with you. You're talking to me through chat, giving me ideas, helping to point out things that I don't know. I'm relatively new to card making. I just started in January of 2018, so I've only been doing this for a little over 2 years. So I have a lot to learn, and I appreciate people who are willing to be part of a community with me and that we can all learn together. So I'm almost done not gluing, but adhering my images. I really like the way this turned out. I think that pattern paper with the lipstick and the eyeshadow and sunglasses and eyelashes really sets this off. And the sentiment says, I will tell you here in a second, formula for youth. Count your blessings, not your wrinkles. Well, yeah, if you count your blessings and are grateful and thankful, then you'll have a happier heart. And a heart to help others and serve others is one that basically is counting your blessing, not your wrinkles. That's one thing about Joy Clair, the company. They have some awesome stamps that they've made that are sort of religious. So if you do any kind of Bible journaling, you'll see that Joy Clair has some really great products. They also carry Gina Marie dies, which sometimes are hard to come by, but they're super affordable and they're great dies. And they also have a line of digital products. So I would encourage you to check out joyclair.com. Learn more about that company and about their products. It's a great company. The other sentiment says, thinking of you, happy for you, makes me smile, ooh la la. So what I'm going to do now is decorate or use some pattern paper and sentiments to finish off the inside of the card. I think that finishing off the inside of the card is a really good thing to do if you can. Not always can you, but I took some of that pink paper, put it inside the card, then put some of the pattern paper down the right. I have this other pattern paper with eyelashes, which I think is super cute. So I'm trying to put that into this as well. The top sentiment says Ooh La La, which is the name of this stamp set, and I love the font on that. Ooh La La. Here I'm just going directly from paper with glue, Beacon 3-in-1 directly to the paper, and it's no problem. It's not going to warp it, it's not going to make it wrinkly. Putting some of this other sentiment paper down, which looks like an eyelashes. It's really cute. Goes very well with this set. And then Thinking of You, which I cut out with a banner die, and then Makes Me Smile. So Thinking of You makes me smile. And Thinking of You does make me smile. I love getting your comments, so please feel free to comment below. I forgot to tell you that I did add little pieces of sequins too, little gold sequins, because there was little gold specks of foil in the card front. And here you go. Here's the finished product. Don't forget to check the description box below for more information on how you can find other participants in this hop and more information about the products that I used and the prize that you could win. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye.